Hey everyone, Ocean of Jelly here. This is just going to be a quick kind of impromptu update on some of my invertebrate collection. This isn't all of them, but just the my focal point ones, the ones that people see the most often, the ones that people talk about, the ones that I tend to talk about the most because they're the most unique. I keep a lot of native species. I keep a lot of, more common stuff that you would find in many parts of the country. But these ones here, you're not going to find just running around in your backyard. So because of that, that's why I tend to focus on these some more. But as you can see, I've got, in this particular area, I've got two scorpions and two tarantulas. This is Brachypelmia hamori, which is a recently reclassified species. It used to be Brachypelmia smithii, and those of us on the arachno boards tend to write Brachypelmia smithii, or no, we tend to write Brachypelmia hamori, and then in parentheses X smithii, meaning it used to be Brachypelmia smithii. Honestly, I miss that. I think it sounds a lot better. And actually, this one's name is actually stemmed from the original classification before they changed it over to the current Brachypelmia hamori, whatever. Anyway, but she's doing okay, although she's a little annoying when she climbs all the time as the weather gets warmer. And looks like she's been flicking a little bit there randomly for no reason. I never bother them, so it's not flicking is a defense mechanism, but I never bother them, so it's not me distracting or disturbing them that causes it. Sometimes some species just lay down more hairs than others, or urticating seta is technically what that is. And as typical tarantula fashion, I have to get in there this afternoon and give her some more water because she dumped substrate in the water dish, which is kind of annoying. This is actually my oldest invertebrate pet, the one I've had the longest. At least that's still alive. I've had others in the past that have since passed on, but this one is my longest, I guess my longest run. And this is a Grammostola porteri, or porteri, whatever. Used to be that there were several different Grammostola or rose hair species that were just called rose hairs in quotes. But we now know that there's actually a couple of different kind of subspecies of the quote-unquote rose hair. So, but she's doing okay, clearly. I've actually scaled back on feeding all of them because they're kind of getting a little chunky. And this is one of my larger scorpions. I have a few, but there's two that are the largest. This one here is you can barely see in there, but is a female Hedgerus arizonensis pallidus. They call it pallidus. Basically, it's a northern color morph of Hedgerus arizonensis, which is the giant desert hairy scorpion. You can see her in other videos on my channel if you go back and look at some of the older videos when she's not hiding like that. I've got some feeding videos and that sort of thing. And this is again, you can see this one in other videos as well. Not the best angle, but this is a regular color morph. Hedgerus arizonensis, a giant desert hairy scorpion. They tend to also kick substrate into their water dishes, but with them it's because they're burrowers and they tend to just kind of do that. But anyway, that's just a really quick impromptu update on my main invertebrates. For the moment, I used to have a much larger collection, much larger, and when I moved a couple of years ago, I actually gave away quite a large percentage of that original collection in order to, just because I didn't have the room and that sort of thing. I'm looking forward to obviously expanding my collection again someday, getting some more tarantulas, more scorpions.